What's up, you guys? Welcome back, and if you're new, hey, my name is Jess. Consider smashing that subscribe button before you go. Today I have a story time for you guys, and I get a lot of questions on Instagram, and every time I ask you guys on the girl, where are you? The YouTube community, you guys always ask for story times, whether it's prison or dealing or addiction. You guys always want to hear stories, and I was recently reminded of a story the other day when I was reading this article about Narcan, which is something we talk all the time about on my channel. And I was just reading through it, and one line stuck out to me about how the words we say can come right back at us. And it was just boom, flashback to my old life. I was reminded of this story and how I learned years later that that was gonna be my fate. So we're gonna dive into that. Also, please keep in mind, that was me 12 years ago. I am not that person. I am nowhere near that person. I have grown and changed and became a person I actually like. The person that I'm going to tell you about today was an addict, was evil, was dark, didn't understand compassion, and thought she knew everything. So please go into this video with an open heart and an open mind and understand that I am not that person anymore. All right, y'all ready? Let's get started. So, long time ago, I would party, and I was always the life of the party. I was like the Chris Farley effect. If we're gonna party, we're gonna have a good time, and I'm gonna make sure everyone's having a good time. If you're not having a good time, you can't be here. That's the kind of person I was. So in this particular moment, I was living with my sister. Her and I shared an apartment, and I just got back from vacation. Now, I went to Virginia, got jet skis, went clubbing, met this really cool band that I'm still friends with on Instagram, and I just had a good time. I bought my friend an $800 watch. I made sure everyone was having a good time on my dime, because that's what we're here to do. We're here to party, we're here to tear it up, we're here to have a good time. We're here to shut this bee down. That's my mentality, right? So I get back to my hometown, and everyone knew that I was a dealer. And I heard a little knock at my door. I'm still trying to unpack. I'm sitting there counting money, seeing how much I spent, blah, blah, blah. And this girl knocks on my door. Guys, this was a girl I did not like. And even to this day, if I saw her and I ran into her on the street, I would just walk right past her. We have a bad history. We have a bad past. We've gone in fights. There's just a lot of drama. There's drama with me and another family member of hers. I would not want to talk to this person. And I really didn't want to talk to this person back then, but she knocked on my door, and I'd never seen her so broken. This is a person that I would always see strong, if that makes sense. This was a person that she would fight you at the drop of a hat. So obviously we didn't get along because I was that same person. Our personalities just didn't mesh. And there's a lot of stories with that person, which I should probably make an entire video about, but just for the sake of time and the sake of this video, she knocks on my door completely broken, and she's crying, she's sweating, she's in withdrawal, she is dirty, and she said, I just don't know where else to go. Her head was down, I just don't know where else to go. And I'm like, okay, what's wrong? And she said that she needed some stuff to make her feel better. Now, when you're in complete withdrawal, you'll do anything. You'll do anything to not feel that sick, okay? So if you don't know what that's like, please do not judge and shame and put that in the comment section, because you don't understand if you've never been there. But she was full on in it, right? Now, at that time, I was not bad. I had everything under control. I was just partying. I was just having a good time. I was not an addict. Those people over there were addicts. Someone should go help them because they have a problem. That's my mentality, because I suffer from a disease that tells me I don't have a disease, and one that just completely lies to you, one that will make you believe that you have everything under control and those other people have the problem. And that was the case here. So I was not using intravenously. She was, and she was really, really sick. So she's like, please just help me, please. Now, I have never been in the business of turning people away when they need my help. And even though I helped her, I did not do it from a place of love or kindness. I did it from a place of power and control. And I had something that she needed, and I gave it to her because I thought I was better than her. And it just makes me nauseous to think about the person that I was. So she asked to take a shower, she asked for clean clothes, she asked for some stuff to make her feel better. I gave all of that to her, and she's starting to feel better, and I'm like, do you want something to eat? She said, yeah. So we had something to eat. I probably ordered pizza or something, I'm not exactly sure, I don't really remember. But we're sitting at my kitchen table, and I can just picture it like it was yesterday. We're sitting there, and she said, I'm in trouble. And I'm like, girl, why? What do you mean, you going to prison? What's up? And she said, I'm in debt to this guy. Now, you guys, if you know my story and you've been following me, following my journey, you know that this was my story, right? But we'll get there. So she's like, I'm in debt. I owe this guy a lot of money. I have nothing. blah, blah, blah. So she's kind of telling me that she started working for someone and she owes them a lot of money. She has fronted a lot of stuff and she's gotten in too deep. And I said, well, best of luck to you. I gotta go, so get the F out. Now she leaves with my hair products in her hair, my clothes on her back, my stuff in her veins. And I thought I did a good deed, right? I helped this person. And I used the J word when my sister got home. Like, girl, you'll never believe who stopped over. We're gossiping, we're being girls, we're chatting about it. And I'm telling her, like, that girl's got problems. She's a J word, okay? I wanna say 3 years later or so, I was that same person. Dirty, in pajama pants that were not even mine, don't even know where the pajama pants came from, with a backpack on. All of my belongings have been whittled down to a couple of outfits, a pair of socks, a picture of my ex-boyfriend and a needle, and that's all I owned. That's all I had. And I'm sitting in the same guy's car that this girl owed money to 3 years prior with a massive debt in full withdrawal. So let me tell you something. That view from your high horse looks awful good when you're looking down on people. But life has a really funny way of turning things around and bringing things full circle. And that is a lesson I had to learn over and over until finally I got it. I am not better than anyone. We all return to dust. So I just want you to understand there are people out there going through things that you will never understand. And if you start to judge them, life is funny and karma is real. And whether it's not, maybe it's not you, maybe you're not gonna struggle, but you never know. I could be the only person that could help your mother, your father, your daughter, your son, your aunt, your uncle, your cousin getting sober. I could be that voice to them, to your family member, to your loved one that is struggling. So be very careful on who you judge. And I just have goosebumps thinking about it because I was so shitty. I was so shitty to her for really no reason. I thought that she was a very sick individual that needed help and needed rehab, and I didn't even see that that was gonna be my exact same story years to come. So I really hope you guys took something from this story, and please know that even if you're in active addiction right now, I am praying for you and I'm hoping that you can get clean, stay safe, and stay sober, and please be kind to one another because you have no idea what they are going through. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video.